Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and good afternoon. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Alhamdulillah, praise be to Allah that we can all virtually gather here at this prestigious international event, the World Islamic Economic Forum Roundtable. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to Tan Sri Dr. Syed Hamid Jaafar Alba, Chairman of WIEF Foundation, who's also a close friend of mine, for inviting me to deliver this special address. Ladies and gentlemen, this theme, Revitalisation and Reform, Catalysing Growth, captures the transitions the whole world is undergoing due to COVID-19 and the tectonic impact it has caused globally. The pandemic will be remembered as a watershed moment which wrought metamorphic changes to the way our societies and our economies operate. Despite this disruption, WIEF's plan and initiative have remained admirably intact, uninterrupted, and astute, having evolved into a virtual event, successfully reaching and engaging people at all levels: industry leaders, investors, entrepreneurs, academics and professionals, and others across the globe. Since its inception in 2006, WIEF has been committed in undertaking various capacity building programs under its arrays of initiatives for all member states, including enhancing business collaboration to foster the economic well-being of all Muslim nations, promoting peace and prosperity, and bridging the gap between the Muslims and non-Muslim world. Ladies and gentlemen, the pandemic has plunged all member states into uncharted waters, requiring us to adopt inclusive, multi-pronged strategies to effectively navigate the crisis. But the good news is that, according to the World Bank, the global economy is projected to expand by 5.6% this year. But we must ensure that this expansion leaves no one behind. While there have been positive signs of economic recovery, the economic downturn has exacerbated poverty and inequality gaps, particularly in developing nations and member countries. We need to think out of the box and develop innovative recovery strategies to cushion the devastating impact across all economic and social sectors. In this respect, collective efforts from every stakeholder are more crucial than ever. Effective collaborations will go a long way towards inclusive and sustainable growth. In this increasingly fast-paced world, mobilization of resources plays an equally vital role in ensuring a sustainable development to achieve the intended socio-economic benefits in line with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. Ladies and gentlemen, the Islamic economy is an economic frontier that will enable us to move rapidly forward together, particularly in the new post-COVID landscape. An abundance of opportunities exists for the Muslim world. Our Muslim member states must work to establish competitive advantages and maximize these opportunities. The global halal economy has grown in leaps and bounds over the years, with pertinent areas of growth such as the halal food industry, Islamic finance and banking, pharmaceuticals, tourism, as well as education. Malaysia, for instance, remained a key player under the Global Economic or Islamic Economy Indicator, GIEI, since the past decade, driven by strong Islamic finance ecosystems and creative initiatives. Global recognition has placed my country, Malaysia, on track towards realizing its full potential as a global Islamic economy and finance hub in the ASEAN region and beyond. Besides being a pioneer in the halal industry, Malaysia continues to lead as one of the largest sukuk issuers in the world, accounting for 32% of the global sukuk issuances in 2020. One of the Malaysian government's initiatives was the launching of 500 million Malaysian ringgit worth of sukuk prihatin Islamic bonds during my premiership in August last year. As part of the key economic growth activities or KEGA, Islamic economy sectors will continue to flourish in Malaysia through government support and the role of agencies such as the Department of Islamic Development Malaysia or JAKIM and the Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation's MDEC. In moving with digital age, the participations of Malaysian Bumiputra entrepreneurs and MSMEs in the field of digital economy will lead to more breakthroughs as well as penetration of halal markets, both locally, abroad, and online. The economic empowerment of the Ummah is crucial to ensure a fair and equitable distribution across all targeted groups to spur Malaysia towards becoming a prosperous and inclusive nation in line with the shared prosperity vision of 2030. In line with Malaysia's digital economy blueprint, or My Digital, the evolving roles of science and digitalization have highlighted the importance to embrace digital transformation across various sectors. For instance, smart factories in the manufacturing sector, while enhancing capabilities of domestic firms to make increasingly complex and sophisticated products at a minimal cost. The need to move beyond traditional frameworks and conventional wisdom amid challenges, exploring innovative approaches and cultivating new ideas will foster positive change in the Muslim world and beyond. We must embrace disruptive change as a catalyst of growth to be future-proof in response to the ever-changing business and economic landscapes. A paradigm shift must be made by leveraging market opportunities with new innovations, reforming business models and disruptive technologies as potential game changer to accelerate growth of all sectors. The strength of human capital must be optimized by prioritizing skills enhancement in the workforce, particularly in the areas of high-value growth such as technology, financial services, and energy. We must empower the young to pioneer this exciting new frontier as Muslims and Malaysians enter the metaverse. In addition, bottom-up initiatives through community empowerment, for example, micro, small, and medium businesses should constantly be afforded with opportunities to adapt and grow to set their businesses apart. Empowering the role of government-linked companies, or GLCs, as a forefront in regional integration. Meanwhile, we'll enhance the focus and mandate to drive economic growth and development. Ladies and gentlemen, I was honored to be appointed chairman of the Malaysia's National Recovery Council, where I am directly responsible for drawing up the overall national roadmap towards full economic recovery. This 2021 Roundtable theme strikes at the core of Malaysia's recovery strategy pillars. Since the onset of the pandemic and when I took over office as the Prime Minister early last year, the Malaysian government implemented the 6R strategy, that is resolve, resilience, restart, recovery, revitalize, and reform. And this approach guided the implementation of Malaysia's National COVID-19 Immunization Program, or PIC, because of which, to date, Malaysia has recorded over 96.8% adults who have been fully vaccinated. The rolling out of 8 stimulus packages worth 530 billion ringgit, also during my premiership, has aided all targeted groups and provided support to businesses. According to the Ministry of Finance Economic Outlook 2022 report, Malaysia is on track towards economic recovery with full year growth in the gross domestic products, or GDP, expected to grow between 3 and 4% this year, and further expansion between 5.5 and 6.5% next year. The multiplier effects on the economy will further strengthen Malaysia's growth prospects and fiscal resilience in the long run. Malaysians on the whole continue to benefit from all encompassing social protection programs, as well as improved income and job prospects, notwithstanding the difficult situation they were in. The continuation of all these efforts and programs by the present government under the stewardship of Dato' Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob will see that Malaysia's recovery agenda is realized soon for the benefit of all. Ladies and gentlemen, let us make use of momentous occasions such as this to work together to discuss opportunities for business partnerships in the Muslim world, promote global commerce and economic well-being while propagating Islamic ethics of peace, fairness, and equality. Let us continue stimulating further connections between the Islamic and non-Islamic world, delivering growth and prosperity for people all over the world. And by doing business together, in the years ahead, can we build bridges worldwide for the greater good of mankind. I wish all participants a successful roundtable and fruitful deliberation. And with that, I thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.